Today is Monday, July 31st, 2017, and this is the ServiceMonster Show. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the ServiceMonster 6.1 webinar. Elon Musk releases the Model 3, and ServiceMonster's kicking around the idea for a Muppet Show. This week in social media. So Adobe will be canceling its support for Flash come 2020. I know it seems like a long time away, but we are halfway past 2017, so that's kind of crazy. But you know, for a long time, that was a very ionic thing. Flash was one of the internet leaders as far as technology driving the client. They tried to do some line of business forms, like with text boxes and so forth. That didn't go over so well. And then Microsoft tried to compete with a product called Flash, which Netflix used for a while to deliver video content. And Microsoft made a big push toward line of business right before they killed it. Interesting, iconic technology is now being done away with. Pretty much, what is that? 25 years after the birth of the internet. This week, Elon Musk releases the Tesla Model 3. Supposedly somewhere between 35 and 45K. It offers all kinds of pretty cool options, including a full touchscreen monitor within the dashboard itself, keyless ignition, and the thing can go for like 310 miles before it needs a recharge. Some dealerships are saying the price is going to be more like 60K just because of supply and demand. Remember the Prowler back in the day, probably going to be something like that, but it's very interesting. This car is beautiful. It's the wave of the future, and obviously in 5-6 decades, this is where we're going to need to be. So kudos to Elon, even though he had promised this car 10 years ago. It's been 10 years in the making, finally delivered, and I think the first ones will be delivered here 2017. August 24th, Thursday, at 5 o'clock Pacific time, I will be hosting with Josh Latimer a webinar for ServiceMonster 6.1. Now, we'll have released 6.1 by that point. So as far as users are concerned, you guys will get your hands on it before then. But we're kind of kicking up the dust and getting people's attention because this is where I wanted this product to be. I'm very happy with the line that we're crossing here. People love it. ServiceMonster 5 users are converting well for those people willing to take in that effort and that little bit of friction learning something new for the first week or two. But man, we're so excited to get this product out. There's a handful of other features that I'll talk about here in a minute, but pay attention to the webinar announcements for 6.1. Again, that is Thursday, August 24th, 2017. This week in ServiceMonster. So last week I focused a little bit on our marketing team. This week I wanted to talk about super agents, a handful of people that we have answering the phone for our clients. And that has been a project that we started a little over a year ago, but didn't get in the full swing of it until about 8 or 9 months ago. Very impressive with the whole setup and the leadership here. I've kind of let this thing do its own. I know Eric and Amy have been paying attention, but Donna's done an amazing job picking up this team and really focusing in those goals that our clients have. The other thing that's interesting is I'm listening to more of the calls because on our picnic for ServiceMonster, I started talking to super agents. They started telling me about hilarious phone calls, and I'm reviewing those to see if we can turn those into a Muppet Show. Of course, there's privacy rights, and we're going to talk to the owners ahead of time before we do anything. But I'm super excited. I think it's going to be hilarious. Look for that in the next probably 30 to 60 days if we manage to find one and get all the permissions that we need in order to kick it out. But I'm pretty excited for something new and something that I think you guys will enjoy because you answer these kind of calls every single day. ServiceMonster product updates. ServiceMonster 6.1, it's in QA. The contracts are in QA. Fill My Schedule reboot is in QA. Send Gym integration with Radius Bomb. Notifications, like the whole list, the whole gambit. 6.1 is really the one that you want to watch for. ServiceMonster 5 users, if you haven't switched yet and you would like to, 6.1 is going to be the one that you want. I would even encourage you to take a look now. It's a gorgeous product now, but there's a handful more features that you really need that you'll never get in 5. So just FYI there, right? If you're not that interested in moving from 5 to 6 because 5 does everything you need, that's fine. 5 isn't going anywhere. We're going to keep it around for quite a while. So continue to enjoy that, and we'll continue to support it for you. Mobile 3, we did an update last week, and this is the update that we're going to rest our heels on a little bit. Lee's going to be working on another mobile project that I have as part of the Mobile Suite initiative that we started a few months back. He's finally going to wind down on his Mobile 3. If there's anything in there that you guys don't like or that you would like us to add, let us know. The product is super full featured. Alex has created a roadmap for it, which I know helped a lot of people kind of get their head around what it can do, because it's pretty deep. Sometimes you just got to know where to tap, right? So maybe not as intuitive as it could be in that regard. But his roadmap helps a lot. That's in Smug, so take a look at that if you're interested. And yeah, I'm excited by Mobile 3 is at. We're getting good feedback from the techs, the owners, and the office staff itself. From everyone here at ServiceMonster, thank you so much for your attention. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, go check out the demo, and give us a call.
No problem.